Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This video is another video in the series of the narcissist and their future faking. This video is going to be about a narcissist future faking in the idolization stage, in the love bombing stage of a relationship, as often a lot of what they say is what everyday people can say in the beginning of a new relationship. Genuine people who care, who are wanting to get to know people, can say these things. When it comes to a narcissist, we often don't recognise what they're doing because people can say these things. Narcissists future fake in the love bombing stage of a relationship to harmfully manipulate you, to influence you so they can get their own way, to persuade your emotions into feeling a certain way, to persuade your thoughts into thinking a certain way, so that the narcissist can get their own way. So this video is going to be about the future faking in the idolization stage of a relationship with a narcissist. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissist personality disorder, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with in your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you overcome narcissistic abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. So if you haven't seen the first video on the narcissist future faking, a quick recap. Future faking is where a narcissist wants to influence you, influence your thoughts and feelings by selling you an illusion of a future that you could potentially have together, so that the narcissist can get their needs met in the present, to persuade you into something so the narcissist can get their needs met in the present. Narcissist future fake to get their needs met. Narcissist future fake to distract you from what's happening to you. Narcissist future fake to distract you from who they are as a person. Narcissist future fake to persuade you into doing something that you wouldn't ordinarily do, to persuade you into a situation that if you knew the entirety of that situation, you wouldn't enter into. Narcissist future fake to alter your belief system. Narcissist future fake to break down your boundaries. Narcissist future fake to breadcrumb you back into the relationship, to give you that false hope, to bait you into the relationship in the first place. Future faking pulls on your dreams, your desires, your wishes, your hopes, your passion. And this is exactly what a narcissist needs to do to sell you an illusion in the love bombing stage of a relationship, so that they can get their needs met by you, whatever need it is, by that individual narcissist. Whether they are seeking attention, whether they are seeking a roof over their head, whether they are seeking an enabler to support them against somebody else, whether they are seeking to destroy another person, whether they are trying to influence you into helping them, becoming a flying monkey for them, whatever the narcissist wants from you. Now, with love bombing can often be mistaken for the honeymoon period of a new relationship, because a narcissist will be showering you with excessive flattery, not compliments, flattery, because they're expecting compliments in return. They'll be showering you with excessive gifts, not because they enjoy giving gifts, because they enjoy manipulating you. They will be showering you with those words of affirmation, showering you with quality time, showering you with acts of service, doing all they can to manipulate you to harmfully influence you into trusting in them so they can get what they want from you. And when entering any new relationship, the best advice is to take your time, go to a place you feel comfortable with, and get to know people for who they are and not who they sell themselves to be. So very early on into a relationship with a narcissist, they might suddenly claim soulmate status, how you're their soulmate, how you should get married, how you should start looking at wedding venues. And this can be within days or weeks of meeting them. And as we know, or as we can see, that people fall in love, get married, and seemingly to the outside world live a long and happy life together, because we don't see the narcissist's envious face, because we don't recognise the manipulative games, we trust within their words. As a narcissist is mirroring us and future faking us and selling us the things that we would like in our future, we believe they want the same things as us, not realising they're playing mind games to get what they want out of us. I really think we should have a child together. So if you're somebody that would like children and somebody comes along who would also really like children and would like one with you, this influences you. This gives you that hope that you've met somebody that you can bring new life into the world with and raise together. And as you're in the honeymoon period, the idolization stage, the love bombing stage, you are led to believe by the narcissist that they want the same things as you, that they have the same beliefs as you, they have the same values as you. Often it's not until the child comes along that you realise they have a completely different approach to parenting and life than what they sold you in the beginning. You should quit your job and move in with me. I can provide for the pair of us. This is to help with a narcissist's isolation of you, because once they've got financial control over you, they've got control over where you go, what you do, whether you leave, because you might not have the financial ability to support yourself again, to leave. Yet they sell it to you in a way that comes across like they're looking out for you, your best interest, when they're looking out for their own. I'm at yours all the time. I help you out so much. Perhaps I should move in with you and then I can be more helpful. And with a narcissist in that idolization stage, they are going to be selling you that future because they will be doing everything for you. Yet as soon as they get their feet under the table, they change the game on you. And when you question this, they find a way to blame you so that they don't have to change themselves back into the person they sold themselves to be to get their feet under the table. They only change themselves back into the person they sold themselves to be if they fear exposure, if they fear they're not getting what they want from you, if they fear that they haven't got a new source of supply lined up. Then they'll reward you by showing you who they can be. But as soon as they get what they want from you, as soon as they get their needs met, they change back into who they are. Why don't we start looking at homes that we could buy to get you looking into the houses that you would like to live in, to get you creating that future within your mind? A narcissist will lie about their financial ability to give you the false hope of what you could potentially have together. Yet it never arrives because they've usually got that many addictions in the background that you don't know about, such as gambling or porn or drug usage, that they've downplayed, or you don't know to the extent of what they do, that they never have any money. Those on the lower end of this spectrum. Some do have the money to support this, which in one way is even harder because they might actually go out and buy that house with you. However, you will always have to live life on their terms. I just want to wake up with you every morning and snuggle you every evening. Usually nobody falls in love faster than a narcissist who needs a place to stay. And as soon as they've got that place to stay, they change who they are into who they are. And you're the one for me. We're the perfect fit. We are so good together because a narcissist is mirroring you and future faking with you. So you don't recognise what they're doing to you. and you seem to really like the same things as each other and want the same things out of life. However, because a narcissist doesn't want these things, they are manipulating you. They are influencing you by claiming they want the same things as you so they can get their needs met by you. They are persuading you by using your dreams to pull on your emotions, to pull on your desires, to pull on your passions. I would never hurt you. Most people wouldn't say this in the first place. However, if someone is discussing a painful experience they've been through, someone might say, I wouldn't hurt you, to try and validate you, to show that they are a genuine person and they would be there for you, to try and ease your feelings of pain. A narcissist uses I would never hurt you as manipulation to persuade you into believing that they would never hurt you. So when they hurt you, they can blame you because they've already told you they'd never hurt you. When we retire, let's travel the world together. If you want to travel the world together, they'll want to travel the world together. If you want to live by the seaside, they'll want to live by the seaside. If you want to live in the country, they'll want to live in the country. If you want to emigrate, they'll want to emigrate. They will be doing all they can to match you like for like, to persuade you into believing they are the one from you so they can get what they want from you. There are many things a narcissist will say in the idolization stage of the relationship to influence you, to bait you into that relationship. Any you've heard, please add into the comments for those reading through. When it comes to dealing with a narcissistic person, they are exploitative people. They are self-entitled people. They are envious people. And they lack the empathy to care for what they do to people. They only care for getting their own way, which is why it's always best to slow things down. We don't know what red flags are when we haven't lived that life experience to understand what those red flags mean. Only once we've lived it and learned about it can we then begin to recognize it and distance ourselves from those who use mind games and use manipulation and use emotional abuse to get their needs met. Recovery is a process and it's an individual process, but start by finding your dreams, finding the things that you want from your life and finding a way to create those for you, to give you that urge to get out of bed in the morning and start working towards what you would like from your life. It takes time, it takes patience. Sometimes we might want to quit, but if we can create a big enough dream in our minds of what we would like for ourselves, it's harder to walk out on our dreams during those difficult times, and it's easier to keep going, which is exactly where a narcissist gets you in a relationship. So you have that ability within you, you've proven that to yourself within the relationship when you work so hard to make it work with somebody due to the dreams and the future faking they sold you, not realizing they were manipulating. Now you can work that hard for yourself to achieve the dreams that you would like out of your life for you, to keep you going, to give you that better outlook on your life. If you are looking for further support, I have partnered with BetterHelp and their sponsored link is in the description if you'd like to take a look at that. Thank you very much for listening. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.